I really want to see what's coming through for you, what you really need to know that is important. So first and foremost, I feel like you're feeling very heavy, very sad, and very frustrated with a relationship or a situation that has ended. The Ten of Wands shows a very burdening energy, so you feel very, very burdened by what has happened, and you feel like it's very out of your control. It's something that you never really expected, you never also wanted it, and especially with the Page of Wands and also the Strength, you really are just trying to garner and gain as much strength as possible. I also feel here that at some point you may have called this person out on their behavior, or you may have posted cryptic things on your social media, somehow underlying to them that their behavior towards you has been really bad, not good, and that they should have taken more responsibility for their behavior and their actions towards you. So that's what I'm really seeing here, is that you may have called this person out actually on their behavior and told them what they did wasn't nice, or that they should take responsibility. You may have also really wanted an apology from this person. You may have really wanted them to come clean, come forward, and to express to you like, okay, I did this and this really hurt you. Okay, I did that. And it's almost like you haven't really got that from this person, and it really does hurt you and frustrate you and upset you a lot, because you were really hoping for a lot more and you didn't get that. So the interesting thing here is that, of course, that really bothers you, but there's a reason it's come out on the table. Now, whatever you said to this person, okay, whatever you said to them about their behavior has actually cut them so sharply. I'm not even joking. Ace of Swords is about being cut to the core. You know what this means? Ace of Swords is about being so cut to the core that they literally replay the words that you've said to them. They literally think about what you have said to them and how it makes them feel. They feel so shocked, so sad, and so frustrated that they acted this way towards you, because the words that you have said are not just words you've said. Someone else has also been repeating similar words to them. Could be a friend or a co-worker, but someone has repeated very similar words to them about the complaint you had about their behavior. And this has absolutely cut them to the core, because I feel like when you first said what you said, they kind of didn't really take it in. It was like in one ear, out the other. And they thought maybe you're being too much, maybe you're too emotional, maybe you're just, saying things to try and hurt them. But actually, other people around them are now starting to say the same thing. So whatever you've done to this person, I mean, they are absolutely kicking themselves and feeling so frustrated that maybe what you said was always correct and they took it wrong, they took it really harshly. And that's the main thing that I see here with the Ace of Swords, is that they feel really cut by your words, but now they're starting to realize that your words actually have meaning. The words that you said have got some serious significance, because Ace of Swords is about clarity and victory and blunt truth. Whew. I'm going to just say one thing. Whatever you said to this person, if you ever feel bad that you said it and then the connection got ruined, please don't feel bad, because you unloaded your chest. And at the same time, I believe with the Ten of Wands that you tolerated so much more from this person than you ever should have tolerated, okay? You tolerated so much from this person, and they just treated you badly, they treated you wrongly, they treated you not nicely. And whatever I see here, okay, which is really, really significant and very, very powerful, is the fact that they're starting to realize there is so much truth in your words. There is so much understanding from your words. And especially with the Six of Cups and also the Ace of Wands, they feel really, really bad for not treating you better. They feel really, really sad that they didn't treat you with more respect, more understanding, more care, more generosity. They feel really, really bad that they just didn't treat you well. And that's what I see with the Six of Cups and also the Ace of Wands, that they just feel like they treated you really, really poorly, and it kind of makes them feel awful. It really makes them feel awful, because they're thinking about nostalgia and the good moments that both of you had. Whatever you said, number one, it was facts, okay? It was facts. It was based on their behavior, so don't feel bad about it. Number two, them not being able to take responsibility and accountability for their own actions is not a reflection of yourself. It's not you that's done something wrong. It's their problem. It's the way in which they've done things, and you shouldn't have to feel bad about what they've done. Okay, this is their action, this is their behavior, this is them acting in a very, very poor way and in a very disrespectful way and in a very distasteful way that is not nice, not kind, and not genuine at all. So that's the thing that I really see with the Ace of Wands, is that they have been really disrespectful, very unkind in their showing of behavior towards you after what you have said to them. All you wanted was for them to straighten out their behavior and to treat you with a bit more respect, and instead of doing that, it's almost like they've been blame shifting. And so whatever you said to them, please don't feel bad, because I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but I just feel that you're feeling so bad based on what this person did towards you, and it really hurts you and frustrates you and upsets you so much that you often think to yourself, if I didn't say that, then everything would be fine. But the truth of the matter here is that you would have said that at some other point, because the boiling point would have reached, okay? If not now, you would have said it 3 months down the line, or 3 days down the line, or even 3 hours later, okay? You would have said the exact same thing. Their reaction would have been the exact same. So they're hanging out with certain friends and people around them that are actually calling them out on their behavior. And this, again, is making them feel even more drawn to you, because they know that you are so much more tolerant. Their friends and co-workers are tolerant for them for like a day, you know, with their stupid bad behavior, and then call them out. You were tolerant with this person for maybe even months, okay? Maybe even weeks, maybe even years. That's why their love towards you grows so much more, because you were always so much more tolerant. You were always so much more respectful. You were doing so much more towards this person. And that's the thing here, is that they're really feeling like you were literally the most tolerant person on the planet. Okay, you always would do so much, and you would always be so kind and so caring and so genuine, that other people are like below you because they have lesser tolerance for this person, whereas they see you as like the OG, the person that like really stood by their side, and they're starting to see that as true love. Ace of Cups, okay? True love. They see you as the person that truly loved them, truly respected them, truly was there for them, especially with the Seven of Cups, okay? Very powerful energy here of them starting to fantasize about you, starting to realize that you are not wrong, starting to also understand their own actions, because the Three of Wands is them sitting with their thoughts and their actions and not making excuses for their own behavior. This is them realizing that their own behavior has consequences, and their own actions have consequences. And they're also starting to realize as well, this is a very powerful message, that they're starting to get a taste of their own medicine. Eight of Cups with the Knight of Cups is them realizing that if you treated them the way they treated you, they would not tolerate it, they would not like it, right? So they're starting to realize that when a person dishes you what they've served you, they have every right to do so, because basically they gave you you've given them a taste of their own medicine, and they have not dealt well with that, right? But what they're now realizing is, oh my God, if I did the same thing to you, of course you would be mad. Of course you would be sad. I would be sad if you did that to me. They're starting to realize that what goes round comes round, and they're starting to realize that they can't be mad at you for their poor behavior, because if you had done that to them, they wouldn't be handling it very well, right? So the Eight of Cups with the Knight of Cups shows that very strong, powerful energy, which is them realizing that actually what you've done towards them is nothing bad, it's nothing wrong, it's nothing terrible. It's you literally just being you, and you being the biggest and best version of yourself. You're literally just being the best version of yourself, literally, okay? And you're just telling the truth, which is really important in circumstances and situations like this. So of course they keep this to themselves right now, but they will get to a point where they express it. It's not going to stay internally. We know this person is retreating and keeping to themselves, but Knight of Cups shows that they are going to come forward and have something to say to you. They're going to want to really express their feelings to you. And also with the Three of Wands, I really feel like there is a 3 time frame here, which shows that in about 3 months' time, this person is really expressing themselves to you in your life, really proactive, understanding their mistakes, understanding the lessons that they've learned, and not wanting to treat you badly any further, because them treating you badly further just reflects worse on themselves, but also they will realize just how unhappy they are in their life being in this particular way, and how it doesn't make them feel good, it doesn't make them feel fulfilled, and it doesn't make them feel joyful in any way, shape or form. They will literally realize just how this makes them feel and how they don't want you to feel this. We've got here the 2 Sphinx, and that represents yin and yang energy, right? And this really is to do with the fact that they will understand that the behavior they caused upon you is unacceptable because they themselves would not want this upon themselves, okay? So again, whatever you said to this person, it's hitting them really strongly. It's really cutting into them, and actually it's being enforced by other people around them onto them, which is making them realize that their behavior is truly unacceptable. Whatever you said was 100% true. It was from your heart and it was based on their behavior, which was true, okay? Their behavior was a fact and what you said was a fact. So don't be scared of the facts. This is very, very important. Don't be scared of speaking your truth. Don't be scared of being yourself, because at the end of the day, yes, it has created distance and space between you both, but at some point you would have said what you said anyways. And on top of that, if you never said what you said, this person would always think that treating you poorly is fine, and it's not, right? It's absolutely not. Treating you poorly is never fine. It's not okay. And now they have realized that they can't be doing that, and so they will stop doing it.